left off at pumped power, if that's what it's called again. Yep, it's called pump power. Left off there last time. So that's where we're going to go start off this game. Got a bunch of second places, fourth place, and then 2 like 40th and 60th places. So even though I didn't win a game last stream, it was still decent. It's not like I had a horrible run. So that's good. But I do want to try and win a game, though. At least one game. Did get close 2 of the games. 2 second places. So, it's that. Seriously, if they don't make Stewie the battle bus driver, I'm going to be mad. Like, who else could be the bus driver? Gonna have like a final boss skin or something, like The Rock? Well, he did say he would no longer be in Fortnite. Like the Black Adam and the frickin' Foundation skin. So, can't be him. We already have a Cena skin. I'm just more or less thinking of like, who else could they put to be the bus driver? And that has to be like a game ending. Because if they reveal it like at any point before Fortnite ends forever, I don't think it would really make sense. Because some things in a story or a gameplay just don't make sense. Like if you put them in a certain point. So in order for the battle bus driver to make sense to put in, that would have to be at the end of the game. Hi, by the way, guys. Sorry, I kind of just rambled before I actually got to say hello. This is something worth talking about first. Give me the frickin' weapons. Guess what, loser? You're gonna die. Really? No, that had to be a bot. Had to be. There's no way that that wasn't a bot. He was just sitting still. Like he wanted me to kill him. No, that's just one of those stupid portal thingies. There we go. Whew. Decent start to the game so far. Let's look here. Wait. Oh, I actually shot at someone without even realizing it. You just left yourself wide open for me, mate. Yeah, you ain't gonna kill me, man. Nope. Not in this lifetime. Try again in the next life. If you even get a next life. Oni shotgun. Wait. No, the Oni is definitely better. I couldn't decide that last game, whether the Oni was better than the Sentinel Pump because of the sound effects. But now that I'm playing the game again, I definitely think that the Oni is the better shotgun of this season. There have been many good shotguns. Sometimes they just give us really stupid and pathetic shotguns. Well, I can't make everybody happy, I guess. Making a good game's hard, but making a game make sense, that's easy. Anything can make sense if you just make it make sense, you know? And the game, that is not hard at all. Then you get some games that it's like, what is even the point of this game? I guarantee you get every single person who's ever played a video game ever has played one video game that makes no Hey, wait, don't you run from me! What's up, TF? Can you hear me now? Or see me or whatever? does this? Okay. I think you can hear me and like see me and stuff right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry about that. I got home decently early today because I had a late early shift and I was trying to get everything set up and my freaking internet on my laptop died. So my laptop needed a freaking refresher. By the way, hope you like my red hair. I had it red and long a year ago, but I cut it off and chopped it all off because I thought I was using that buying shampoo and conditioner too recently was a bad thing and expense was hurting me. Fact is, I was just using too much. So I let it grow out again, and now I'm going to keep it red and long for good because it's much better than my blonde. As for that Darth Vader and Vlad thing, I think that's saved, but I'll put it just in case as a bonus. By the way, hope you're doing good there, TF. I'll save it here as a bonus just as soon as I get the chance. Save as a bonus. Bonus. Whoa! Hey, whoa. I'm trying to save something. Why are you shooting me? Back off! That was rude. Freaking guy interrupted me. And Vlad teamed up. That's cool, bro. Glad you're making steady progress with the stuff. And it's nice to work ahead. Like I just said, I did try to work 5-6 stories ahead, which I'll mention more on the John Wick and Daniel thing as soon as we get more people, because I, want to bring up a lot about that, especially stuff that I kind of said that I would be done with it last weekend, and I'm still working on the finale, because it's been really hard to put in the finale work, like the McQueen story, to like wrap it all up. Finales are always the hardest to work on, because I try to wrap it all up in one while making it good. So I'm not putting myself on time limits anymore for my stuff. Pretty much it's done when it's done, because I don't want to pressure myself or others into thinking something's done or like something like that and give them like a half-baked story or make myself get stressed out. So yeah. Somebody recommended that to me already. And honestly, if I do something like that with the Lightning McQueen and Rick story in the future, I will. But as a central plot, how would that even work? Because I just can't see how he would be able to do that. Especially if I plan to do something similar with my McQueen Rick story. I just can't see how he would be able to do that. If anything, I'll make a variation of him in my Rick Omniverse McQueen thing, the eventual Omniverse of Nick's big thing that I got going here, and I'll do something similar, like I'm planning to do with the Dale and everything like that I'm teasing. But as a central plot, I just can't think of a central plot. Yeah, as a central plot, I just can't see how that's remotely possible. I ran away from the samurai guy before, but now I kind of want to fight him. What you? Okay, I lied. I'm out of here. Screw you! I'm out. Screw this. I am never going near that samurai ever again. Screw that samurai. Oh, crap. I'm in the top 10 already? That's already saved. Thanks for the crap, fool. Whooshiba da 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 da. You ain't touching me. Not in your wildest dreams. Woo! So hopefully everyone on here is doing all right. Enjoying the stuff and everything. Especially the stuff I've been teasing, which, like I said, want to wait for some people to get in before I talk about it. What if Shockwave found Lightning McQueen? I believe, no, I don't have Lightning McQueen in the Cars world, but I'm pretty sure, no, Transformers aren't in the car universe either. So how would Shockwave find McQueen? It'd be very freaking weird to put them on Cybertron. Oh, I just killed myself in 5th place. Luckily, that was on my own hands, and I was in 5th place, so it's not horrible. So I'm at least okay with that, but that's still annoying. I can't believe we're almost at the frickin' end of the year. Still can't believe that crap. Alright, who am I playing as next? Ghost Rider. Alright. Okay. There we go. And then, what do we got here? Alright. Then we got that. I'm pretty sure I should have that. No. Okay. What have I got here? 3 to claim. Baymax and Godzilla are like the highlights of this season. Were it not for them, I would not get this battle pass. But I have gotten a battle pass before with one guy. I'm pretty sure whenever we had the Dr. What's it called? The Darth Vader battle pass. Pretty sure I just got him. And it was like the only good skin out of the battle pass. So it's not like I haven't gotten battle passes with just one good skin. But I don't know. You can't please everybody. Well, Optimus would have killed Predaking if he did that. Saw how mad he got with Ratchet in the live actions and how I made him in my Cliffjumper story, and how mad he got whenever Bumblebee was supposedly dead in the finale. So with both Magnus and Wheeljack, he would have tore Predaking and the Cons apart. It would have been over like that. No Predaking. He would have killed him. He would have made sure that he wouldn't have only buried him under the rocks. He would have made sure that he buried all of him under the rocks, if you know what I mean. Shockwave found Lightning McQueen. I suppose might just take a good idea. So consider it an idea. It's just going to take a good amount of thinking for me to come up with something. Oh, I almost forgot to remind my Discord that the stream was on. There we go. So that's 2 ideas. So that's cool. All right, so what's this place? Demon Dojo or Demon's Dojo? There's a freaking thing here that's blocking the thing. The name. Oh, I think it says Demons. I don't care. Okay. It's all right. Be down to see how you do that. Ah, frick! You're not gonna kill Ghost Rider. Nope. I dare any of you to come over here. Right the frick now. Ojibishiga! That's freaking creepy. I have absolutely nothing to heal me. That was not a player. That'd be really dishonorable to kill what's his name? Bulkhead like that. But I do have something extremely close to that idea though. I have what if Silas kidnapped Bulkhead instead of Breakdown? So like Bulkhead gets his eye cut out or something like that. But that's the closest that you're going to get. You better back up right now. No, I like the Furion one better. These henchmen are creepy. But I'm Ghost Rider, so I'm way creepier than them. I think after I do the... Here's what I'll do. I think after the Skyquake and Dreadwing joining the Autobot stories, I'll do Ironhide, which is a teased story for 2025, which I'll talk more about that here later. And after the Ironhide one, I'll do Sea Spray, and then the Tailgate coming back instead of Shockwave one. After that, I can't tell you what I'll plan on doing, but at least with Transformers Prime, that's those are promises for the order that I'm gonna do. But I ain't gonna say any more because too much spoiling ruins it. I haven't had true zip lines like this since frickin' chapter 2, I think. One's like really, really like this. So yeah, I'm definitely bringing a lot of stuff back. feel like with how much good Bulkhead did to put up a great fight against Megatron, especially in the One Shall Fall, One Shall Stand, the Unicron Dark Energon thing where Optimus surrendered the Matrix, that whole thing. I feel like how Bulkhead was able to hold his own in many situations made him not only one of the best, but proved that Ironhide could have very easily replaced him. Especially if you look at the live actions and other Ironhide material, he would have almost tore Megatron apart. And Ultra Magnus was the closest, besides Bulkhead, to actually pose a threat to Megatron. And Megatron took care of Magnus in 30 seconds. Not even. It was like 20, 25 seconds. And Bulkhead actually landed a few good blows on Megatron with the Dark Energon injected in him, mind you, and all that power surging in him. But that Dark Energon wasn't aiding him. Bulkhead probably could have whooped him in that fight. I'm just saying. I know Megatron's gladiator of Chaos, but when you look at the facts, Ironhide would have almost destroyed Megatron. Now, in the live actions, definitely not. But in Transformers Prime, I could definitely see it. If they made Bulkhead that strong to nearly compare to Megatron and made him such a brute, just imagine with Ironhide. Would have crushed him. Literally. Yeah, try shooting at me. You're not going to freaking succeed. What if the Insecticons didn't obey Arachnid? Well, she did say that her and the Insecticons are of one mind. And yes, the control for the Insecticons could have very easily just eventually worn off and wore away. Because Arachnid was frozen for basically an entire season. Yeah, she was basically frozen for an entire season. But she did say that her and the Insecticons were of one mind. Since they were very, very, very pretty much the same. So, I don't really think I could find a way to not have that happen. So I'm going to have to say no. It would have basically, yes, the control could have wavered away, but I just don't find it logical to make the Insecticons just not obey her for some random reason. It just doesn't make sense. I'm almost done with Phineas and Ferb, by the way. And after that will be the Cars movies. The Dinobots were basically just a knockoff Predacon, and I honestly would not want to die down the Predacons to the Dinobots. And come on, freaking Predaking. You can't replace someone like him. Darksteel and Skylynx were all right, but the only good thing they did was literally beat down Magnus and Smokescreen. And then in the crappiest freaking Transformers media ever, Robots in Disguise had to literally dumb down the Predacons even more and not even show us Predaking. If I made Robots in Disguise, I would have freaking done Predaking justice and had him tear Starscream to pieces. So technically, in my world, that sequel freaking crappy knockoff cartoon version of the best Transformers media in history doesn't exist. Literally, Robots in Disguise is something that should never have existed. Should have made a season 4, done Robots in Disguise good, and they even named it off another piece of Transformers media. That's what... There's so many things that makes it bad. I don't even know where to start. That's the thing. It's just sad. Out of every Transformers media out there, they basically slandered the name Transformers. And it's just sad. I feel utter pity and disgust for whoever thought that that freaking cartoon was good. Trust me, I'm already planning on making like a TF season 4 or something like that for myself. Or like, you know, something akin to that. So it's not like you'll never see that happen. '17th frickin' place. And I had that, dude. Good. Glad you got what was coming to you. You saw. Oh, the guy's freaking name is Sorry, not the guy who, you know, just died killing me. But still, I found that funny. You're dang right you're sorry. You don't kill me and get away with it. All right, so I'm going back to the Demon's Dojo. $2025 is right around the bend, which means a bunch of stuff. What if Soundwave wasn't captured? I feel like if he wasn't, that pretty much would have died down Soundwave's character to being literally the literal definition of a crew chief and one of the best Decepticons in history. And it would have also meant that he was nigh indestructible, because up until that point, besides the fight with Wheeljack, nothing happened to Soundwave that was memorable. And also beating Arachnid's butt to the ground, literally. So if he hadn't been, yes, it would have added more story, but it would have also died down the fact that Soundwave needed to be put, like, they needed to get some kind of leg up with him, because up until that point, the Autobots had done nothing to do anything to him, which is why in my Cliff story, I had him die. Because, yeah, like, at some point, like, you can't keep a character invincible or, like, untouched forever. Sooner or later, you gotta do something to him. Whether that's injuring him or killing him, You can't leave him invincible forever. You just can't. So honestly, that needed something like that, even if it wasn't that, needed to happen to Shockwave to make it so that he wasn't truly like unstoppable. Because yes, he would escape later, but he still ended up getting stuck in the, you know, the, what do you call it? The freaking, not the Twilight Zone. The alternate dimension of the ground bridges. Forget what they specifically called it. Stop shooting at me! Oh, the Shadow Zone. Can't believe I freaking forgot the name of that place. I have that saved. And I also have saved what if Soundwave met Skyquake in the Shadow Zone. Because that is actually something that very well could have happened had Soundwave not managed to miraculously return and robots in disguise and nothing come out of it. Again, crappiest thing ever. It's just pathetic. Sure, this whole freaking video is just gonna be me dissing the frick out of the thing. Robots in disguise. I'll be right back. Yeah, I'll be right back real quick. All right, I'm back. Just had to check something real quick. Good thing I had those shockwaves. So anyway, 2025, going to be doing the Christmas special here in 11 days. 11 days till Christmas and the special for the channel. And also, New Year's Day is going to be the 2025 trailer for the channel. And you guys are really going to freaking love it. Oh, come on. Thank you. Thank you for dying peacefully. barely stood to put up a fight. I mean, granted, I don't like people who try hard and frickin' end up being total, like, you know, people who, and kids who spend way too much time and money on the game. But I also love plenty of challenge. Whoa! You're gonna have to try a little bit harder than that if you want to beat me. What if Bayverse Sideswipe? From what I saw in the Bayverse, Sideswipe in that world was extremely weak. Pretty sure he even died, like in the first movie that he came out, just like Jazz. I mean, there was a prequel movie, The Rise of the Beast, with Jazz or whatever, but I'm just saying, hardly be worth it. He'd just be a cliff jumper replacement, or like Tailgate or Sea Spray. I'm gonna ride my bike. Anyway, for the trailer, only thing I can tell you is that it's going to be WWE themed. WWE Roman Reigns themed. You're going to see me with a whole new look, new hoodie, and everything. And no, like I've even said before, the hair is not to go along with that. It is just because I wanted red hair. But the message, theme, and everything of the channel is going to be completely different. I don't know enough about him in the Bayverse to make a what if on him. The only media I've seen Sideswipe off of is Robots in Disguise, and that was very reluctant to even see him. First few minutes of me watching it, and then I'm like, nope, don't even care. And yeah. So, yeah. If anybody's inside, make yourself known. Okay, looks like I can just camp out here. Demolisher? You know what? Just because I found that Decepticon interesting, I'll allow it. Ah, jeez. Now I'm just waiting for people. I'm just waiting for people both in the game and in real life. See, it's funny. You're always waiting on someone. Isn't that crazy how in life you're always waiting on somebody? No matter what. Like, even if you're by yourself, you're always waiting on someone. I find it ridiculous because I have absolutely zero patience. None. I've had to work my butt off, not just with YouTube in real life situations, but working my butt off just to have the tiniest slimmer of patience. And only sometimes does it work out. If the Bayverse and TFP universes merged? I don't know. Give me a sec here. I have the perfect way to make it happen. Megatron's space bridge at the end of season 2 could open up a portal to the Bayverse, and it could spark something huge. Live action TF and TFP universe merged. So I'm going to call it, what if the live action TF and TFP universe merged? Because Bayverse, I know that, like, that sounds like that's more proper, but it just sounds weird to say. So live action TF for Transformers is how I'm going to say it. So consider it a done deal. So yeah, like I said before, my order for the Transformers Prime that I'm going to spoil, at least for you now, until I get the lists out and everything, is the Skyquake one, then Dreadwing, then, what was it next? Sea Spray? No, it was Ironhide, then Sea Spray, then the Tailgate and Shockwave one. But like I said, after that, I don't know yet. That's a good long period in the future. Like, that's like April, May territory. Don't tell me I'm freaking trapped in here. Give me a car, give me a car. Why do people leave perfectly good cars like this? It's a freaking purple Rocket League car. Granted, I don't like purple, but, like, you know, you can still make something ugly look pretty cool. Just depends on how ugly it is. Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is purple, and he's freaking cool. Speaking of, he is the winner for this week's character figure vote. I'm just still waiting for the picture. I believe I have that saved for Silas experimenting with RC, since it was definitely possible to happen. Because Fowler still could have saved Jack and his mother and everything. RC would have just had like a part taken out of her or something. But I can't spoil Biggs, because then I would take away the entire point of making the story. So that's why I give big hints while not giving big hints. You get what I'm saying? So I spoil big stuff while keeping the story hidden. Because I want to have enough people that are intrigued with it without spoiling the premise of like big moments. Because I've spoiled stuff before, but I've tried not to make it like open to the point where it's like it takes away from the drive and suspense of the moment. Because if I did that, no one would want to watch me. Or if they did, that just means that they're endeared. Which I ain't got no problem with either way. All I say is that if you're with the channel, you're here to watch me. You like hearing me talk and everything, which is it's cool either way. Definitely think that a lot of longtime fans, even if they're not on all the time, definitely like a lot of the stuff that I've done. And I'm thankful for all that support and everything. Had a long journey so far with this channel, over 3 years, and we ain't stopping now. Matter of fact, we're riding to frickin' 2025, making it like one of the best in general, or at least try to, especially for this channel. Technically, Miko used it ever since she battled Starscream in the cons, so technically, in a way, it is stuck. If it got stuck to her, it would have got stuck to Starscream first and RC, who used it also. So, yeah. Can't really make that happen too much anyway. Plus, in a way, it did get stuck. Three people left. I don't know where one of them is. That's not good. What the heck? For both. Think fast! Got him! I know. I know where you're talking about. I'm just trying to think if I can make it possible. Maybe. I think waiting until the end to nearly kill Bumblebee and then transform him into a warrior after literally brutally freaking stabbing Megatron was the closest to killing him that you could get without showing what happened to him after he lost his voice and ripping away his T-Cog. Ripping away B like that so soon in the series would have destroyed it. So I'm going to have to say no. I'm also going to show off the winner and start talking about stuff since we're right at the end of the stream. Second place. God dang it. All right. So since there's literally no one else here, I'm just going to show off the winner and start talking about stuff now, and then catch other people up on the way. So, the winner of this week's figure character pool is Shredder. I used both the Fortnite skins and a very cool middle one for the picture. See, that's what I'm talking about. Even a color like purple can still be made cool if you make it seem cool. You know? And with Shredder, they definitely did. So, yeah. Second place winner, Wonder Woman, is the crossover into the next pool. And this pool was interesting because it basically had all Marvel and DC characters. Now, Shredder, he's not... He actually is considered DC since there was the Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. So technically, that makes Shredder and all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles DC. So I wasn't wrong there. And barely anyone chose Wonder Woman or anyone but Shredder. But hey, when you look at Shredder, I mean, I can't argue with the results. So yeah, here's a picture for people to use as their Google and all that other stuff, just like all the time. I'll be posting it after the stream along with the next poll. Now, what I wanted to bring up is, unfortunately, if you look at the dates here and everything, whenever I told you guys that I was literally going to be done with the story by last weekend, I was so unbelievably wrong. Because of real life stuff and just the story and everything, I'm not even like, I'm right on the tippy top of the finale. I'm very close. So I'm not giving myself time limits anymore. What I'm going to start doing is I'm just going to pump out stuff whenever and just tell you guys when I think that I'll be done, because there's no guarantees anymore. But all I can say is that I'm really freaking close, and I can maybe look to the single McQueen Rick episode by Monday. And that's not a promise, but I can at least attempt to go for it. But honestly, I do not know. That's the best that I can give everybody at the moment. What if Shredder fought Deadpool? Okay. Both good ones. Wolverine would be awesome because they both have claws. And Shredder's all about knives and claws and all that stuff. So that'd actually be really, really, really cool. Shredder, Art the Clown. Nah, Shredder would actually tear him apart. Shredder's far more of a fighter. Art the Clown is just a brutal clown killer. Some fights like that are just way too one-sided. Where's the pumpkin? There we are. Thought I was missing it for a second. There we go. And then Green Goblin's glider. And then that. Wow, we're coming out with a lot of Shredder stuff now, huh? All right. I can try to get behind some of this. Jason Voorhees, check. Michael Myers, he's almost around the same level as... He's just a weaker version of Jason Voorhees. Let's just leave it at that. So him and Art the Clown are a lot alike. Joker? Shredder and Joker have already coexisted. And there's actually a Jokerized Shredder in the Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We've yet to get a sequel for it after that amazing twist. So honestly, I'm going to leave that be because I Shredder would demolish Joker. It's barely a contest. Unless Joker got him with the Joker Venom. That's like it. That's all he has going for him. Shredder's a freaking brutal ninja with literally any move that could one-shot pretty much Joker. He held his own against Batman and literally beat him by the end, even if he was exhausted and minorly beat up. And then Batman would later take advantage, rip off his mask, and, beat the frick out of him. But he had help. So that just shows how amazingly strong Shredder is. He beat the guy who beats up Joker on a daily basis. Now what was I going for? There's something I wanted to bring up. What was it? Was it here? I feel like it wasn't here. Oh, yeah. Real quick, this is an idea for the picture for Ironhide in Transformers Prime. This, along with 5 others, is going to be the picture I use to spoil 5 to 6 of the stories for 2025. And that's just 5 or 6 out of the, near 50 that I'm going to be doing by the end of the year. And with AI's help, I'll finally be able to do a story for Jason Voorhees in The Walking Dead. If anyone saw my original video a freaking few years ago, I said there wasn't really a place to put Jason Voorhees. And then, when I was making my AI channel trailer, I finally thought of something. What if Negan found and used Jason Voorhees, had him kill all of his saviors, and then used him as his, slave killing machine? So yeah, that's what you're going to be seeing also in 2025. Like I said, 2025, I'm looking to be one of the biggest years on this channel. You can bet that I'm going to get that wish. Gotta keep at it is all. Pennywise and Terminator. I feel like Terminator would crush Shredder. Pennywise, that would actually be a pretty even and cool fight. So yeah, definitely that. Definitely. Anyway, back to gaming. Yeah, I just figured I'd mention that stuff. Yeah. Where am I going next? Lost Lake. Okay. Let's do that. I'm surprised no one else has joined. Sometimes when I do the streams early, I forget how early it is. And maybe that's why I'm not getting people, because they're not used to me doing streams early. But hey, I can't just say, hey, this is when the stream's happening, because it could happen at literally any given point on a Saturday. So, like, I can't always give the guarantee that that's when it will happen, because I don't know. So there'd be no point in putting a time limit. Just like my projects, I expected to be done with the John and Daniel story by last weekend, and look where that's got me. I'm literally right on the tip of the finale, but I'm not done yet. So giving a guarantee isn't worth it anymore. All I can say is that whenever I put the stuff out, you guys will definitely have your minds blown. That's the only, like, true surefire thing I can guarantee. And hey, everyone has an opinion, so it's not like everyone's going to agree with me. What if you fought Iron Man? Sure. What if Shredder met Venom? More like, instead of fighting him. Because with Venom, I feel like it's just a meet, especially if the guy gets the symbiote, or girl, whatever. It's like, what if Rick met Venom? You know what I'm saying? It just then okay. The name of the story is everything, because here's my thing. It's not just how you do the story or the topic of the story or the picture of the story. It's the name of the story. The name is almost one of the most important things when you're making a what if story, because the name, that's how you generate the idea in the first place. You come up with basically a really good name, and that's almost guaranteed to attract a huge audience. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you make stories, that name is the starting point to you making, like, to you getting a good amount of people. And then the picture and the idea and story itself is what will generate, like, the rest of the stuff, you know? But more times than not, the name of the story is what will, like, generate a high audience. That's why I try to come up with the best names that I possibly can. Or if I really can't think of one, then I'll just go with whatever comes to mind. A Batman skin against Green Goblin? We were just talking about Batman. That's funny. Green Goblin just killed Batman. How funny is that? You're not shooting me. You know what? That actually just gave me a great idea. What if Green Goblin fought Batman? I can't believe it. Fortnite just gave me an idea. And that's not the first time that's happened either. So thank you, Fortnite. It's actually pretty funny. It's not really a lost lake if it's right in the middle of... You know what? Never mind. I'm not going to get into the logistics of it, because then I'll hurt my brain. What if I'm at the Ninja Turtles? I have, like, meme in certain franchises, but a standalone to meet the Ninja Turtles, I feel like that's more in the lines of, like, me in the DC universe, and I don't want to be affiliated with that blank freaking universe, especially after James Gunn freaking reset it all. So I'm going to have to say no. But as a standalone, I can at least answer that for you. It'd be freaking cool. Be nice to be a freaking like try to be like a fifth ninja or something. But if I had to choose weapons, I'd probably go with either like Leo's sword are probably like the key takeaway there. Why it makes him the leader is because it has the coolest weapon. Maybe the bow staff just for like a Dragon Ball callback. But that's about it. So yeah, anyways, the new trailer is going to be WWE themed or Roman Reigns themed. You're going to see me with a new hoodie every single video and stream. A new like channel idea and trailer. And a whole new setup for the stories. I'm not sure, since anyone else is in here, if TF you even like know or pay attention to WWE, but I do know you're a huge Transformers and horror movie themed fan aside from MCU. But can't really mention too much on the WWE wrestling and everything if you don't even know what that is. So I might as well just keep my mouth shut and wait until I frickin' make this stuff before I introduce you or anyone else to something you guys don't even know about. But I could be wrong. Why do you only get what? Okay, there's no way that should do fall damage. It's a sword slash. Come on. That's pathetic. Someone had a huge battle here. A build battle. And they are not here anymore. I mean, duh. At least I still have a henchman. Be the first henchman of the season, because I didn't even think that was a thing. But then again, I haven't been to every location yet. So how do I know anything? Just ignore me, because, you know, not everyone knows everything. I said I was a pro at certain stuff, but I never said I was perfect. You might wonder why I did that. It's because I saw a human. I saw a bad guy. I saw a no-no person. And what I mean by no-no is I mean they're going to try and shoot me and touch me and try to kill me and try to not make me live anymore or make me not live anymore. You guys get my point. Why am I even talking like a freaking, sus person? That's the human race for you, isn't it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Honestly, I'm interested for that Transformers, what's it called? The Cons Fine Nemesis Prime, just to how you make it possible. Constructicons 1 is interesting. It has a lot of key moments. Part 4, there wasn't too much to talk about. But, because I also don't comment, like, all the what if people that I've ever watched, only certain ones do I actually comment back. Sometimes I just watch a video or a song or a gaming video or something like that just to watch it. And then I like make the opinion for myself rather than comments. Because sometimes I don't even know if commenting is like necessary. But with certain people, if I feel the need to comment, I'll definitely tell you how I feel. And that's whether it's good or bad, you know? So, yeah, definitely good job on the Constructicons one so far. Even if, like, I'm not into them specifically. It's more the other stuff that I'm into. The best out of it is Devastator, combining multiple times. That's almost my key takeaway from the Constructicons. Other than that, the rest I'm looking forward to from like other parts of your story. Got him. That was a one-shot. The dude died in a one-shot. That's just sad. Where's the fight? Where's the fun? That was no fun. I could actually get a lot more done than 50 ideas for 2025. I have never kept track with how many ideas I do per year, but what I do know is that I could definitely get more than 50 ideas done if they're single parters. But I won't bank on that every single time because, again, I don't make guarantees or promises that I can't keep. But if some of them, a lot of them are single parters, I could definitely get a lot more done by next year. And by next year, I mean like 2026. I could get a lot more done by that time. But I won't place my bets on something that's not going to be true. So if I'm looking to try and do more than 50 ideas, then I have to basically wait until I make them. I don't even know if anyone's still here or if I'm just talking to myself. I might just be talking to myself. Back in this place again. Yeah, I doubt anyone's really going to join the stream. Iron Man! Wait, is that Iron Man? That looked like a Carnage or maybe Iron Man skin. Might have even been Spider-Man. Looked like a combination of all of them, really. Sometimes you can't tell. I'm actually going to watch my trailer again. Not the 2025 trailer, but my McQueen trailer. Because I definitely want to look at that again.
Hey everyone, it's Nick here.
Shut up, past me.
Omniverse. John Wick.
Shut up. I definitely did really good with that. That was like prime content right there. I'm surprised we were able to come up with like 10 plus ideas, even though they're not Q&As anymore. And I'm also surprised that we barely have anyone for the stream. That's the one-off McQueen episode that I'll be posting after the Daniel and John story is done, to keep tabs with the McQueen Walking Dead verse, since it will basically be the start of my Omniverse of Nick thing. I will give my channel its true name. Yeah, I feel like I might be by myself. I doubt that anything I said in the past like 10 minutes has circulated past just my own eardrums, but hey, someone did hear it, then good. They don't have to watch the stream back. I doubt anyone watches the stream back anyway. They probably just comment afterwards or be like, hey, missed the stream. Oh well, maybe we'll make it next time. I don't know what people think. I'm just guessing. A Cell skin! Green Goblin just beat Cell. I didn't know Green Goblin was stronger than a freaking android. I could never imagine that actually happening. Mm-hmm. Frick. There's a bunch of loot here. Whoa! TF, are you still here or you been gone for the last like 20 minutes? Because I feel like I'm alone here. Okay, you are still here. All right. What if Ultron was in TFP? That guy just killed me literally right as I walked up. I didn't give him any fight. Third frickin' place. Am I going to go another stream without winning a game? Ultron and TFP, I'm pretty sure, is already saved. All right, that's cool. No one else is going to join, then I might just call the stream 30 minutes early, honestly.
Hey.
Hey.
Couple of factors.
All right, I'm streaming right now. Yeah, I don't even know if anybody is here. So honestly, if I don't like win this game or something, I might just call it in 30 minutes early. No one's showing up anyway. I feel like TF is going to be the only person in the stream today. Well, King Devin was only person in the stream one time, and one stream nobody showed up at all. I think it's all down to the timing. Like, people will only show up depending on what time it is. Hey, I can't control whenever I get off work and like when I do the stream, so it just happens when it happens, you know? might be making a big mistake doing this. Frick! 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 Give me the gun! Give me the gun! Thank God. What the frick? Give me the weapons. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else is going to be here besides TF, honestly. I don't know if it's the time so much as people like maybe not being able to join or anything like that. I don't know. It's up to them. If we ever get into a situation where there's literally no one almost the entire stream, it's not worth doing the stream. It's just some days people want to join, sometimes they don't. It's more or less the gist of it. TF seems to be the only one who was able to join today. At least till near the end. Just have to wait and see. After this game, nobody else joins, I'm leaving. It's about near the end of the stream anyway. And then people can just catch up next stream or at the end whenever I make the two community posts. At least gives me a few hours to try and get more done. Definitely want to finish that John and Daniel thing by the weekend's ending. I said that last week and I totally fibbed about that, but it's not like I meant to fib. It's just that finales are always the hardest. Because you want to try and wrap it up in a way that like sums up the story and makes it memorable. That can be hard. Especially if it's a good story. You don't want to muck it up at the end. Because sometimes people do that. They make a really good story and then the ending completely ruins it. Sometimes they just make an awful story and the ending just makes it even like worse. I've seen plenty of those. Frick! 37th. I didn't even get to win a game this stream. Dang it. Alright. Well, unless there's something for me to get in the pass, then I'm leaving. All right, we got 10 ideas from TF, so that was at least decent. Anyone who didn't join the stream or wasn't able to can catch up at your own leisure. Remember, Shredder is the winner for this week's character figure vote. Wonder Woman will be second place going into the next vote, so I'll be posting it here right after I'm done here, along with the next vote and the picture and all that stuff. The pretty much gist of every time. You get to keep the picture, all that stuff. And if anyone wants to know at least a little bit about what's going on with the John and Daniel thing, or like the channel trailer and everything like that for 2025, you can either stick around till the next stream and find it out then, because that'll be the last stream before Christmas and then my break until after New Year's, or you can comment and just like talk if you miss the stream or something like that. Anyways, with all that said, decent stream. Wish maybe had a little bit more people, but I guess people were just too busy today, besides TF at least until near the end. Anyways, I will see you guys later.